you're my favorite player, man. Always deliver.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Hi, everyone. We got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And tonight, we'll be joined by the man with it. So Shams, our NBA champion Boston Celtics. Last year, a terrific record from beginning to end. Could this be a dynasty in the making?
They have all the necessary ingredients. When you think about their top players, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, this is a group that's locked in for the long term. They have Kristaps Porzingis, Jrue Holiday, Derek White, Al Horford returning. This is a team that has potential to win for the next 3 to 5 years, and that starts with having your key players and your top players locked in. When you think about the teams with dynasty potentials in today's NBA, the Celtics have to be at the top of the list.
Well, for MP, winning the NBA Cup has been a point of emphasis for him. And tonight's game is huge to reach that goal.
It is, and I'll say this. Every game in the Cup is a big one. Remember, just 4 teams in each conference advance, so you cannot afford multiple losses. MP will need to be on his A game every game to win it all.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And now, let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, MP certainly has his heart set on winning this NBA Cup. I asked him why it was so important to him, and he said it will show just how strong this team is, that we're competitors, and that we're must-watch basketball this season. MP certainly sounds committed to this tournament. Guys,
we all love the NBA Cup, don't we? And I bet his coach loves hearing his player MP say that as much as we do. Thank you, David. Pass to Tatum. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum really helping him down low.
Down low, here's Mitchell. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Jason Tatum with a 3. Tatum's got his second basket of the night. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players.
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe. In any of those regions, they do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of flux, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone Anthony Edwards to look up to.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. Boston leading by 9. Outside Holiday. Tatum with the screen on Mitchell. Harris passes to Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Back to Garland. Fires the 3. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Oh, very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
Tatum dishes to Harris. Tatum a screen. Tatum on the wing. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Tatum's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Celtics.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
In a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That someone wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, sat down for a couple hours, but I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan, right?
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
It's good from long range.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Outside Tatum. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Tatum's got 13.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
to the inside. Here's Hunter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Look, he's a lengthy wing who can defend multiple positions and space the floor. Hunter has a lot of value in this league.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Hornets. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla, and his priority this time out is trying to make it hard for Donovan Mitchell. He told me Donovan is an elite 3-level scorer. It's going to take more than one player to slow him down. We need all 5 guys communicating and working together defensively. Big challenge, guys.
Thank you, David. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that one. The Cavaliers trail by 4. The 3 from Garland. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And facing a squad that poses some challenges. I mean, they beat them in the playoffs, but lost the regular season series.
Harris kicks to Porzingis. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, try as they might, the defense can't stop Porzingis inside. He's too tall and too committed.
And here's Garland for 3.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Here's Brown. Excellent D there from Allen.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Mobley kicks to Allen. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And how about the quick thinking on the catch and shoot? Have to applaud Allen's decision-making there.
Holiday finds Brown. Harris against Mitchell. Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. And stolen by Mobley. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And they're unable to get the time basket there. Celtics leading by 3. Brown deciding where to go with it. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Inside. And a dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, and Porzingis is deceptively mobile at times, which makes him dangerous in pick and rolls.
Mobley outside. And Shams, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience in the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way.
I'll tell you, not many players are better at forcing a defender to foul than Tatum.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, there's no...
Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Once again for Celtics Entertainment.